Welcome to the the-fwot-show on the Coil Entertainment Network, pointing out idiocy one story at a time. I'm Rob Steele, that's Jesus Jones in the background, and with the massacre in El-Paso complete, there have now been more teachers and students killed this year in U.S. schools than active duty military personnel in war zones in 2018. What an accomplishment by the American public. Truly, that is such a despicable number. What did you honestly think I was going to say about it? This is one of the most asinine things I have ever heard of. Although, I did hear a theory this week that explains why nothing has been done about the NRA or these gun laws. And the answer is surprisingly simple. If any of these school massacres had been done by black students, seriously, can you come up with another reason why this hasn't been done yet? Can you? The answer is no. You can't. That's the only excuse I can come up with. Well, white people did it. You know, who cares what color the person's skin is? I value my child's life more than anyone values a gun. But guns are important. No, they're f***ing not. You know what else is important? And even Donald Trump agrees with this? Mothers. Mothers are important. However, Donnie let loose on Twitter again. May 13th, our so-called illustrious president tweeted, "Mothers are important, but there should be a day for fathers, too." The liberal media won't let that happen. Except on, maybe, Father's Day. I mean, yeah, Father's Day doesn't have as big a deal made out of it as Mother's Day, but it still exists. Moron. But that, of course, is not his worst tweet of the week. It really isn't. It should be. Granted, I don't think the president should be tweeting at all. But, how's this one? Melania was in the hospital recently. She had surgery for something. I frankly don't care. I have never cared less about a first lady, and I don't even know what George Bush II's wife's name was. I never knew when he was in office. I don't care now. I care even less about this one. But she had surgery. She's better now. That, good. I don't want anyone to die over this. But Donnie didn't handle this too well. He welcomed her home, not with a hug and a kiss the way humans do, but with a tweet, because he's an idiot. His tweet was, and I'll quote, "Great to have our incredible First Lady back home in the White House. Melanie is feeling and doing really well." Who the hell is Melanie? Oh, I'm sorry, that's going to be wife number 4? What the f***? How do you misspell your own wife's name? And don't give me the spell check thing. Melania has been put in there enough that your spell check would go, oh, that's what he means. Melanie. Twit. Speaking of twits, there was a royal wedding. I say that because twit, it's kind of a British thing, and this was a British royal wedding, and frankly, I did not care at all whatsoever. But Rob, a member of the royal family, married a black girl from California. And I'm glad they're mixing the gene pool up a bit. Good for them. I just can't bring myself to really care. Although, I would like to point out that both Prince William and Prince Harry served in the military, and to this day fight for veterans' rights. That's cool. Because no member of the Trump family ever served in the military or fought for veterans' rights. None of them. Bit of tech news. Because a lot of people really love their iPhones and the Google Pixel phone and even Droid and all that stuff. But AT&T and Verizon announced that later this year they're going to start selling something called the Red Hydrogen One smartphone. Now, the big thing about this is it's an Android phone that will project holograms. That's right, we're talking Star Trek quality stuff here, folks. 3D images that can be viewed without special glasses. I mean, this is a high-tech phone, and you'll be able to take 3D camera shots. I mean, this sounds really cool. There's two catches, though. The first catch is the price. It's new tech. New tech is going to be expensive. The pre-ordering price range for the aluminum model, or aluminium, however you want to pronounce it, whatever, it starts at $1,295. I'd rather have the car, just to let you know. Anyway, there's also a titanium version for $1,595. Wow, that's a bit expensive, but you know what? It's a hologram phone. It sounds like it's going to be very cool until the article they put out on it, the press release, says that manufacturers are continuing to add new features before the release, like waterproofing, which, hell yeah, if I've got a $1,700 phone, I know I said $1,595, there's going to be tax, $1,700 phone, if not more. Damn thing better be waterproof. And that was a good feature. They also added on this list, and I'd like to be making this up, animated poop emojis. I don't want animated poop emojis on my phone. Ever. We don't need that. Ever. Coming next month. To a theater near you. No, not to a theater. To your computer, maybe. Or a CD store, if you can find one. 9 Inch Nails is releasing a new album called Bad Witch. Which is cool. I like 9 Inch Nails. Now, this is going to be part 3 of a multi-year music trilogy, starting with the album Not Actual Events, and then Add Violence, and now Bad Witch. It's apparently a trilogy. All right, fine, whatever. Now, the first two were considered EPs because they're shorter. One's 21 minutes, one's a little over 27. Bad Witch is being considered an LP, or a full-length album, because it is 30 minutes and 11 seconds. And this is causing a controversy of some kind, because some people are saying, no, it's another EP. Well, Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails said, look, if you put it as an EP, Spotify and other streaming services kind of lose it in the shuffle, but if you say it's a full-length album, then it gets more publicity. So, and I'll quote, why make it easier to ignore? I get that. I am with you on that entirely. I don't even see the purpose of having the concept of an EP. That I've never understood that. However, other people don't like it, like Quantum 550. Whoever the hell this guy is, he posted on Trent Reznor's 9 Inch Nails website, I wonder why the representative of 9 Inch Nails is even in the music business to issue a statement like that. I know very well an album length is and an EP length is. This is an EP. It's an EP. He thinks it's an EP. Well, Trent Reznor responded, Quantum 550? Suck my entire You go, Trent. If you think that's a bit harsh or not harsh enough, let me know, and I'll pass it along to Trent. Contact me through the website, the-fwot-show.com. There's buttons for Facebook and Twitter, and you can email me, rob@the-fwot-show.com. That works too. While you're on the website, click the buttons for iTunes or the Google Play Store or YouTube and subscribe to the show, because you never know. It may come out more often than you think. I mean, it doesn't right now, but it could later. You never know. Go ahead and click the button for the Fwot Shop too. Pick up a t-shirt or a hat or a coffee mug. Everything you get there goes to support the Coil Entertainment Network, and we appreciate your support. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with this. There's a museum opening in Helsingborg, Sweden. I didn't name the place, that's just what it's called. It's called the Museum of Failure, which includes things like the Donald Trump board game and the Bic for Her assortment of pens. Now, I understand the concept of a pen. It looks like a penis, therefore it must be masculine. So the Bic for Her, it's a pen for women, so it looks like a vagina. No, it looks like a pen. That's why it's in the Museum of Failure. No one understood it. But neither does anyone actually understand this. This is a failed business idea, and that would be the Colgate lasagna. Yeah, that's right. The toothpaste company made a lasagna back in the 80s to be sold in the frozen food section. The concept, as anyone understands it, is, well, you should brush after every meal, and how better to remember than to have a Colgate label on your lasagna. That just sounds nasty. And to get the bad taste out of my mouth, I am going to go brush my teeth with Crest. You have a good week, everybody. We'll see you next time.